These are the plaintiffs, Krista and Jeffrey Beyer. Krista says she hired the defendant to photograph their wedding, and when they received their album from the guy, it was downright horrible. They also never received their canvas portrait, and when they pressed the guy about what was going on, he told them he was going through a divorce, and his wife stole all the wedding files. They can't believe the defendant's refusing to return their money. They can't believe they had to file a case against them. And they can't believe for a minute they're going to lose this case and are suing for the $2,500 they're owed. This is the defendant, Bassem Hassan. He says he delivered a wedding album to the plaintiffs and also the canvas print. He doesn't feel he owes them any money because he delivered everything as per their agreement and has no idea what their problem is. He is accused of not getting the picture.
Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Krista and Jeffrey Beyer, you are suing your wedding photographer, Bassem Hassan, for $2,500 that you paid for wedding photography, and you feel that he has breached the contract. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, Your Honor. We were referred to by Mr. Hassan, by my wife's physical therapist, and for our wedding, which was August 12th. And
of what year?
Of 12,
okay.
2012. And we proceeded to enter an agreement on July 9th, and we had an engagement shoot, which went off very well. And the wedding photographs went off well. But the wedding book that we received was amateurish. It wasn't really quite good.
Tell me what happened with the wedding book.
The wedding
book. Do you have it?
Chris said, we don't have it. It's in Mr. Hassan's possession.
Do you have it?
No.
Where is it?
And it was never returned.
Oh, they never gave it back to you, you're saying?
I don't have it.
No, we gave it back at the coffee shop. We probably have the date that we gave it on July 1st.
2013.
2013.
We met Mr. Hassan in his coffee shop in Hightstown, New Jersey. He was very amicable about redoing the album because what the issue was there was a lot of double duplicate pictures in there. There was the chronology of it, or the sequence of it was just awful. It would go back and forth between family pictures in the middle of our wedding reception and the last page of our wedding.
The wedding reception, that would mean, you
family
mean
pictures from,
family
the
pictures, right.
post family pictures. And then the last picture of our wedding album was actually my nephew and my brother-in-law. It was so perfect for a wedding album.
Okay. All right, is this sounding familiar?
They did meet. We talked about the wedding album. Prior to starting the album, they had the opportunity to participate in laying out the photos because I'm not familiar with the dynamics of the family. There's a few hundred people at an event, and this was one of the larger projects we did, almost 4,000 photographs shot, and the wedding album had nearly 300 photographs.
And what happened with that opportunity?
We met. I gave them back the album.
Wait. Did they take that opportunity?
To do what?
To pick out the photos that were going to be...
No, they left the other choice was, if you prefer, I can lay it out to what I think is best for this album.
And is that accurate that he gave you that choice and that you said you take care of it?
No, he wanted pictures, and he said I think between 30 and 40 pictures. So we sent him on December 6, 2012. We sent him pictures that he could do.
Wait, what do you mean you sent him pictures?
Through the email.
Through the email.
Wait, but what do you mean? Pictures that he took, you sent back to him, and your pics?
Our pics, yes.
From his pictures?
Yes, exactly.
Not you sent new pictures?
No, from the disc that we received from him.
Okay, so you told him these 30 or 40 are important to us, everything else, use your judgment?
Yeah, well, we basically said,
Is that a yes? Because that's nuts. You should never do that. But in any event, that certainly wasn't carte blanche to put the nephew and brother-in-law as the final goodbye page. That's kind of goofy. And to repeat pictures, that's unforgivable. That's really lazy. Who did this album, you or somebody else?
My partner laid it out, but I did the final approval on it.
Who is your partner?
My ex-wife now.
Right. And then you ended up, let's talk about this, in the middle of a pretty nasty divorce.
Yes.
Okay. And that was while this whole thing is going on, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
And what was your wife's tactic?
When she left, she took the master hard drive that has all the archives for every wedding. And I had to be very nice because there's archives that go back the entire season, and all it takes is one button push and goodbye.
If you married a woman that would do that, you deserve whatever wrath, but the wedding couples don't.
Yes,
and if
of
I
course,
was a judge in a divorce case where someone did that,
Yeah.
I would level them myself,
Yeah.
personally. That didn't happen, right?
Thank God, no.
No. All right, let's talk about you guys, though, and your marriage, which is happy, right?
very happy.
Okay.
Very happy.
So, according to you're very adamant that you gave him back the book.
We absolutely have no doubt whatsoever that we gave it back. I actually put stickies in
She
there.
put stickies on there and.
Yeah. I said, we don't want, the pictures in the book we're happy with, except for the duplicate ones. And
Right.
And the quote, love quote that's in there like 4 times, you know, the same love quote.
Same love quote was in
there's
there
more
4
love
times?
quotes out there, a lot more love. I could name a few. But it was the layout. So I said, maybe if you just move this page to this page. And it was more of a simple, just logistics of moving things.
And he was apologetic.
He
and
was.
he took the book back. And
Absolutely.
according to you, you never took the book back. Or if they're complaining, you acknowledge that they complained about it and that
Yes.
they had all these problems. So if you didn't take the book back, who did? Like, why wouldn't you take the book back?
I don't physically need the book because I'm working online and
Oh, okay. So did you correct all the things she asked you to correct?
I did the editing online, but she was supposed to come back and sit and review before I pay money to have it produced again. Because every time I produce it, it's an expense.
Did you notify her, and did she fail to contact you? Because I can't help but notice she wants the darn book, which is
And-
why she's in court.
Of course, and likewise, I'd like to be done.
Right.
It's a
So
2-year-old
did
wedding.
what effort did you make to tell her, listen, I'm done. Here it is. Come see me.
Notified them by text at a certain point saying this
Can I
is-
see the text?
I thought we were finished.
Yeah, you deny he notified you by text, right?
Absolutely.
We have
And
pretty,
not only that, but you have the text.
we have accurate records of all the texting back and forth.
Can I
we do.
see your text?
Sure.
I actually like to see him on the phone if I can. I don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
things that could be doctored.
turned my
want to
phone
take
off
away
'cause I was
one
in
layer
court,
of
so-
doctoring. Potential doctoring. What have you got over there?
I have copies of the album, samples of pages that were revised from the album. They requested 2 additional raps, a sample of the rap that was done. I no longer have anything from their wedding physically.
I'm sorry, they got married how many months ago?
A year and
August.
7 months.
Right. And so what was the big war you had with your wife about her taking the archives if you don't keep archives?
Oh, I kept the archives, but I mean, the final issue with this wedding was this canvas wrap, and the canvas wrap was produced and dropped off at their residence.
Okay, did you ever get a canvas?
No.
Is it a canvas wrap?
A canvas wrap 20 by 20. We've never received that.
We never received that. I mean, it's,
July
Okay, can I
1st.
have some quiet for 1 second while I read these texts? Here's what's going on. Mona took the comps with all the wedding files. She's using it as a negotiating chip, so I'm treading lightly until the files are back under my control. Haven't forgotten, but being extra careful. Then you write back, okay, so we have no canvas and no wedding album. Can we get our money back now for part of the contract that went unfulfilled? It's very unfortunate about the situation, but it's been 14 months since the wedding. Our contract is unfulfilled. We've received no communication for you from the past 3 months as to the progress or lack thereof. That's the last text you sent him, and you never heard from him again?
never heard back.
So is there too much pressure on weddings where everything has to be perfect, too much pressure, especially on brides?
Yeah, it has to be perfect.
But-
It's like once in a lifetime. Well, it should be.
Well, it's usually 2 or 3 times in a lifetime.
Yeah, yeah.
Kidding. What do you think?
I think it should be perfect. I think everyone should be happy and pleased.
Guess what happens with perfect? Misery going inside the courtroom.
Why didn't you respond to that?
I did follow up with a phone call to them.
Did he call you back?
No.
Do you have any
We-
evidence of a phone call to them?
No,
This isn't your best work.
this
is it?
project has fallen apart.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you? They made a reasonable request to open up discussions about what you should be returning since your project fell apart.
Yes.
That means you're breaching the contract. Okay? They were patient, they were nice. So why wouldn't you then stop and say, all right, they deserve part of this back. Let me enter into discussions with them about this. You ended up getting all of the pictures, right? You have them on a disc.
Yes.
Thank goodness. We're better off than a lot of people.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to order you to return a portion of the money. I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiffs, and I'm taking into account the following. How much it might cost you to get an album of this stature, you know, because there's albums and there's albums.
Yeah.
The trouble you have been through, the cost of the canvas, and the fact that you now have to put that together if, in fact, you're going to go through one of the internet sites, which I highly recommend. I've done that many times, and there is no one whose work I like better than my own. $750, verdict for the plaintiffs. That's my judgment. Because you understand, right? You're not entitled to have the entire amount back.
No,
You were suing for that.
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
All right.
Well, as a photographer coming out on the losing end of this case, what's your reaction to the judge's verdict against you?
It's unfortunate, but I got to say, honestly, I'm happy to be done with this wedding finally and moving on to something else.
How much responsibility do you take for this mess?
I mean, everything was dropped off. I understand they were unhappy with it, but to be fair to them, 2 years to be dragged through a divorce with me is...
Yeah, having the personal side of whatever your life is creep into the
business.
Professional side?
Yes.
Not your best moment?
Oh, absolutely not.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Follow Officer McIntosh down there, and let's find out if the newlyweds are happy with everything. Are you?
With each other?
Yeah, we're very happy.
With each other? How happy are you with her?
Oh, I'm extremely happy.
You sure you're happy
We're
with
very
her?
yes, he's an awesome guy.
All right, what are you going to do about now?
Well, we'll figure out how to put an album together. We have already talked to a couple of people about making it for us, so we're happy to be here today.
Who cares about an album when you have each other like this, right? Isn't this great?
We have the pictures anyway.
All right, Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, these contracts are not always all or nothing. There's a middle ground where it feels right for both sides.
Don't text and drive.